Good evening, Sir Alec Guinness here, star of many a motion picture movie, Shakespearean actor, and also star of Star Wars. I've come from the nether regions of the Force to speak to you guys out there in Levi land about Star Wars, believe it or not, because that seems to be the only thing I've ever been remembered for. The bridge over the River Kwai, the Lady Killers, and the Man in the White Suit, to name a few, are some of the other movies which I have starred in. I've also been threading the boards and worked as a la-di-da actor for many years before I even got my break in Hollywood. Anyway, as you want me to talk to you about Star Wars, I will do so, yet again. Now, I have a few gripes with Star Wars. My first gripe is that George Lucas, now George, you know you did, George. You changed the meaning of what I said in A New Hope. Now you know you did, George. And you also changed the name of Star Wars to A New Hope, because it wasn't originally called that, George. Now you know it wasn't, George. It was just called Star Wars. That's how I remember it, anyway. Now you changed the meaning of what I said. I said, in over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy. That's before the Dark Times. That's before the Empire. Now you know, George, in the prequels, you changed that to 1,000 years. Now, do you think people are stupid, George? There's a very big difference between 1,000 years and 1,000 generations. If you watch the whole Star Wars anthology, you'll make me come across like a bumbling fool, George. It's as if I don't know what I'm talking about. You do like your changes, though, don't you, George? You're a very strange little man, aren't you, George? You see, I was there, George. I was there at the cantina scene when it was filmed. I saw Han shoot first with my very own eyes, George. You can't take that away from me. Anyway, I've said all I'm going to say about Star Wars. After all, I am a Shakespearean actor that has played many roles in many movies and many shows, and all I'll ever be remembered for is playing a stupid space wizard in a stupid Star Wars movie. Thanks for having me on the show, Mr. Levi, aka the Vocal Vigilante. I hope you enjoyed the new Star Wars movie, Episode 7, The Force Awakens, the J.J. Abrams rip-off of the original Star Wars movie, which I was the star of, Sir Alec Guinness, signing off, and oh, go on then, may the Force be with you.